on Trump.
Here's the deal. I'm not gonna get too far into politics. What I feel is that there are things that need to be done. Do I think that Trump is the man to do them? No. Is it because of his party or who he represents? No. It's simply because I don't think that he is in the right position. He may be a very successful businessman. That does not make you a successful president. And I could see, like I said, I could see him doing well in some places. And the truth is that most people that run businesses and CEOs are all psychopaths. And that sounds crazy, but if you look at the brain analysis and stuff, like that's a legit fact. Like you have to be like you know how Trump says you're fired all the time. It's so hard to do that without emotion.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. I'm Canadian, but so it doesn't really affect me. But
right. But yeah, being like, oh, you're fired or whatever, and just saying that casually to somebody's face, that can weigh a burden. But anyway, back to my thing. Sorry for derailing.
No, go ahead.
Trump. That's how I feel about him. Do I think that? Now, having said that, do I think that Hillary should be president? No. Her conduct, breaking several laws, and things I don't think it should be turned away from. I think that both candidates, it's very sad to see America going this way. And that's what I'll leave it at. Okay, so
for the most part, I'd agree with you on that.
Yeah.
On almost everything you said. As a Canadian, I really don't have a say in it. Now, I don't like Trump. And I don't like the way he's going about doing what needs to be done. Some of the things he says that needs to be done do need to be done, but him himself doing it, I don't think he's strong enough to do it.
Right.
Like I don't think he has the backbone to stand to those guys in the shadows and say, no, I'm doing it this way. You know what I mean? Because there's always somebody behind the president that actually runs things. Hi, Mandy. And I just don't think he would have the backbone to do it.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, in time, we will see.
Yeah. Anymore so far? No. There's been a lot of compliments about you being strong-hearted.
Hashtag out Real Risky Rick. Oh, it's 10 out of 10, dude. Thanks for the support. Anyway, wait, oh yeah, fapping to walrus nipples. That would be my vlog. It's just me fapping to that picture of yeah, and that's another good point. You can't record shirtless if you use a face cam, so consider that. And most of my recordings are done in my underwear. I'm actually sitting here right now in my underwear. I'm not gonna
wait. You can't record shirtless if you're using a face cam on YouTube?
I don't know how that works.
I've seen a lot of shirtless vloggers, and for instance, I watch a lot of Roman Atwood vlogs.
Okay.
And you see him topless a lot.
Okay.
So on YouTube,
yeah.
On Twitch, no, you can't be topless. On YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Well, here's the deal.
Incoming question. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm also a big guy, so with that comes some insecurities about it. So.
That, and you may be flagged for nudity. You might be showing tits then.
Right.
Hey, I'm a big guy too, but
no, I get it.
I wasn't. But the thing is, I haven't always been this big. I've always been a fairly decent build. Like I was fairly well built my entire life.
Right.
I discovered online gaming and I plumped up. I'm not even kidding. That 1 year challenge, I put on 140 pounds. I hit 410 and I had a heart attack.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm higher than that, so.
Oh, dude. But, you carry it well, though.
Well, thank you. I carried it well from the neck up, maybe.
No, I've seen fuller shots of you.
Yeah.
Especially back when it was the gaming house, I believe.
Oh, yeah, the vlogs and shit, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen full-on shots. You hold it fairly well for a guy your size.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I've been big my whole life, so it comes with the territory, I guess,
And just more to hug.
Okay.
Free. Hey!
Hello, Mandy, by the way. Welcome. Anyway, okay, So let's keep going in the questions.
I had Epic Dragon say question yes or no, and
yeah, I know, and then never asked the question.
Yeah,
we're waiting on it. Don't worry.
Okay, so I know you do a lot of Minecraft and GTA. Well, actually, you've kind of answered this one. You did say GTA is your favorite game.
Right.
Not the time.
If I had to pick between the two, it'd be right now it'd be GTA.
Yeah.
But I can see as the updates go away, I could see myself saying Minecraft, just because Minecraft has been around for so long. There's so many mods for it. It's not going anywhere quick, you know.
Oh, I can't wait to see some of the new mods. Speaking of mods, what is your favorite mod in Minecraft?
Extra utils. It adds a lot of little things into the mod pack that can go a long way. I believe that's what it's called, extra utils. Like there's experience collection, so you don't have to worry if you die. There's the drains that pull it out. There's I think ender tanks so that you can pump lava out of the nether without being there. There's a lot of stuff, and that would have to be by far, like, if I'm making a mod pack, that's guaranteed in it.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. I enjoy Tinker's Construct, to be honest, for a lot of things. It's only because it's more mineable tools that just do different mining abilities and stuff. It's not even the weapons I worry about. It's just
it adds more to the game.
Yeah,
more ores to find, more all that stuff. I can understand that.
DBZ Sonic Girl has asked, "What's your favorite anime?"
Oh wait, is this? No, it's not Epic Dragon's question. Okay, what's my favorite anime? That's a good question. I was never really into anime. Not a big watcher of it. If I had to say right now, I've never seen an episode of it, but One Punch Man looks really good. I like the concept of it, the idea of it. Now, if we're talking about all forms of anime, does hentai count? Because I read a lot.
Yes. Well, that's I guess that's considered. That's not considered anime though. That's considered manga, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Anyway, otherwise, animes. I used to watch Pokemon as a kid. So I guess if that counts as an anime, then it would be that. But honestly, I was never really into the drawn stuff. I'd rather have a real actor with real emotion. Wait. Oh, no, that's just a cartoon. Damn it.
No, go ahead.
No,
even if it's just a cartoon.
Rick and Morty, 10 out of 10, dude. Rick and Morty. Morty. Okay. Geez, I don't know, Rick. So good.
Okay, so I have one of my very few actually good questions for you that's on my channel. Not my channel, the list I sent you. What was your favorite movie, actor, or actress, and do they inspire you when you're recording or streaming? Meaning, do you try and take a page from it or them and try to be like it on camera? Like, do you try to take a personality from them and try to add some inspiration?
It's a good one, actually. I like this one a lot. As far as movies, actors, or actresses, I didn't grow up watching film. I didn't grow up. I mean, yeah, I caught a movie every once in a while, but YouTube was my main consumption of entertainment. So if I had to say actor, actress, if you guys know who Scene Anders is, absolutely love him. I know I mentioned him earlier. I do aspire to be like him. If you look at my most recent stuff, the stuff that I'm really enjoying uploading right now, it is very Scene Anders-esque in the way that it's funny moments, laughing, having fun, with a nice subtle soundtrack behind it. Not too much editing, but just enough to make you feel comfortable and enjoy it. So I really look up to him in his editing style, in a lot of the things he has to say as well. As far as my Minecraft recording, I used to be a big Captain Sparkles fan. I know that some people are not a big fan of him, but I liked him because he was more laid back than a lot of the other YouTubers, and I got his style as well. And I looked up to him when I would think about recording Minecraft. As far as actors go, I can't name one that is absolutely amazing. Maybe Matthew McConaughey. I think he plays a role. Now that I watch a lot of film, obviously.
Okay.
I think he can play a role well. You know what I mean? Like he'll step into a role and really take it for what it is. Leonardo DiCaprio is okay in my book. I think he plays a lot of the same role. And then any other actor, really, like a lot of the action guys, they really just play into the action roles, unfortunately. So that's that answer.
Okay, and now we got Flame in chat with another one. Did you play the original Halo, Pokemon, etc.?
I played the. I obviously I played everything when I was a kid, man. I played Pokemon. I had the yellow cartridge in a neon green Game Boy. So yeah, I had Pikachu following me everywhere I went. The first one was a Game Boy Color, so I played that and I watched it as a kid. The original Halo, yes, I remember going over to my friend's house down the street. He had an Xbox, and we would play all night long. I was never nearly as good as them because they owned the console. I'd get my butt kicked. But I do remember playing, and I do remember liking it a lot.
Okay. We have another question in chat, which I don't know. I'll let you read over it before we ask it.
No, go ahead.
Are you okay then?
I don't care.
Okay. What happened between you, Lance, and Craner, along with the Rascals channel? That's kind of a touchy subject because I don't know the actual answer on it.
It's a little bit iffy. Here's the thing. We don't like to spread hate, which is a really big thing for us.
Yeah.
You know, because you don't. I mean, if you put something out there, something's gonna come back and kick you right back in the teeth.
Yeah.
What I will
problems shouldn't come into professional.
Right. What I will say is some lines got crossed, some people got hurt, and unfortunately, because of those things, we are no longer in communication with Craner. And it's not on our part. We did not tell him to leave us. So if you're looking for the real answer, not even Lancer, I can give that answer because he is the one that decided to go off and do his own thing.
Yeah, he's the one that made his final choice.
Basically. The Rascals channel was something that we booted up originally to obviously celebrate our friendship and the three of us living together. We thought we were going to have a lot of summer fun and all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, after that happened, we felt that the most appropriate move would be to no longer upload to it because then it's just two guys and it's not three guys, or it's not us having fun anymore. You know, it feels more forced. So we decided, just to kind of put the kibosh on it because it wasn't going to be good content, and nobody's going to watch if it's not going to be good content.
Hello, Jedi. How's it going? That's actually a great answer. Like, I couldn't answer it anymore because I honestly didn't know, and I can't even put my input on that.
Right.
So we'll just move on to the next question. Epic had asked, did you like Zootopia?
I'm going to be honest with you, Epic. I have not seen it yet. I've heard great things. I've seen some clips, but maybe I'll pick it up tonight, buddy, and I'll watch it tonight.
Okay, and that looks like it's it in the chat. Now, we kind of touched on it, but not really. Oh, sorry, actually, not this one. We didn't. What was the first game you can remember playing?
Ever.
Yeah.
I was very young. My grandmother used to own a VHS rental shop, and when video games first started, she would rent out the consoles and the games to go along with the consoles.
I remember renting consoles.
Yeah, and so it was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System, the first one, and we played Duck Hunt and the Super Mario because those were the first two, that came with a cartridge together with the pistol and everything. So we liked that. Yeah, and that's one of the ones that I really first remember. I think she also had a Ninja Turtles game. I have it in my closet. I could break it out.
Oh yeah.
But those were my earliest memories of video gaming. And it's funny because those consoles were out by the time I was a kid. They had already gone their course, and I was just fortunate enough that my grandmother had held on to it after she sold her business, and I was able to play them. On
the topic of Duck Hunt, please tell me you did what I did when I was a kid. At least once.
Right against the screen?
Yep.
There's no other way you're beating that level. I hated that little dog laughing at me, man.
Freaking mutt. I shot him so many times. Just shut the fuck up. Okay, so we have a few more questions in chat. Do you like Legend of Zelda? Because if so, God damn it, I would like to explore your water temple and drain it dry. Oh my God,
that's very lovely of you to say.
She's great.
That's fine. I can still think it's very lovely of her to say. I just can't make advances.
Just giving that heads up instead of the joke.
Right.
Like,
Okay, so do you like Legend of Zelda? Never played it as a kid. Never. Yeah, I hadn't seen anything about it. Like I said, we were console behind. We didn't own any of the consoles that would run Legend of Zelda. And it just wasn't a big part of my life. And then I started watching, like, Let's Players when they first started coming out, and they played full games. And the first Legend of Zelda I ever played was Majora's Mask. I absolutely loved Majora's Mask. I thought it was a great game, and I was really amazed that some people thought that it wasn't a very good game, compared to the other Zeldas. So I think I've seen Wind Waker. I've seen Majora's Mask. I've seen. Oh, we got a follower. Anyway, I get distracted easily.
No, I typed it in chat. Normally I'd talk over someone for a follow, but it's during the interview. I'll type it. I'll be nice. So go ahead, continue.
Okay, yeah. So and then Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and then I think I've seen Ocarina of Time as well as like speed runs of the first of all of them. I'm sure I've seen. I like watching those. But yeah, so do I like Zelda? Yes, I like Zelda. But I didn't grow with it. I wasn't a kid with it.
Okay.
Hey, you should probably hop on Baron because your base is getting raided.
I don't think he is. It's hard to raid mine. But I'll check just.
Okay. Yeah. No, check right now. I want you to check.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried for you. Anyway,
I'm not worried about it.
I'll host this and answer the questions now. Okay, so did you like The Secret Life of Pets? Have not seen it. I went and saw Finding Dory the other day, and I saw the preview for Secret Life of Pets. Finding Dory, better than I thought it was going to be. Really tries to make you cry, though, so careful if you're going to see that movie. Secret Life of Pets, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. If I am going to see it, it's going to be the free one. To catch my drift. But we'll see. Better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I knew I didn't have to check on it. Sweet's already on. Miss Fox, as you know her.
Okay, yeah.
It was already in here.
If I am going to see it, it's
going to be. I did a quick look. No, we're fine.
Okay.
It's really hard to raid our base because there's no wither rating. Yeah, I knew I didn't have to check on it. So it's already on that. And continue back.
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I'm not very
factions.
No.
Quick look.
Okay. I've done factions once.
It's really hard to raid our
for
base.
one set of videos, and they were like 3 videos ever.
Okay, so give you a quick sum of our base. We're above void, so they can't put blocks where our water is, and blast through it with TNT. And we're above void. The only way to raid a base that's above void is to use a wither to travel across the void and just break the source blocks and the blocks there. Gotcha. Since there's no wither rating, good luck.
Gotcha.
Anyways, okay. Any more questions in chat that I missed while I was checking on
that? What about the N64? No, I didn't have the N64. I had a buddy that had the N64. We played GoldenEye, Conker's Bad for a day. We played the crap out of the multiplayer for Conker's Bad for a day.
Fuck yeah!
That game was amazing.
I love that game.
And I was too young for it at the time, but I'm glad I got into it. I got to play it.
Oh my God, Ricky! If we ever meet, I have a copy of that at my mom's at the 64. I will bring that.
Oh yeah,
and we will have a comp right there.
Okay, but you know what I'm gonna bring? I'm gonna bring my Pokemon Snap. Because you better goddamn believe I have that game. It is so bad, it's good. It's so bad, it's good.
Yes, I am down. Oh, shit. Okay, so we asked what was the first game you can remember playing. Mandy wants to know what your favorite color is before we get into the next one.
Oh, wait, we also have Luigi's, but that's fine. Okay, favorite color, green. I used to be a blue kid. But for some reason, the like neon greens really catch my eye. It's got to do with your eyes, your rods and your cones in your eyes being able to capture. You know how like you can see every color or whatever. For human beings, the color we can see the most different shades in is the color green. So that's why I enjoy the color green. It's really a vibrant color to me. So and then Mario Luigi, Rick, what's your preferred console? If I'm picking between Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo Wii, we're going to go with the Xbox, but that's because I bought an Xbox 360. I made my friends on Xbox 360, and I'm comfortable with the controllers. They fit my hand well because I'm a bigger guy.
Oh, okay.
But PC, wait. He also said or PC. PC. Because PC I can plug a controller into, and I can play whatever I want. I can watch a movie and play a game and all that. Will there be another gamer? Oh, wait.
Go ahead. No, that's the next one.
No, Celeste is following us on Twitter. Awesome. Thank you so much. Will there be a gamer house or will there not because of Lance's future marriage? Lance always talks about this gated community. And the idea would be, I mean, like, this is like dream status. We're all making tons of cash.
I have a friend that talks about the exact same thing.
Yeah, if one day we are making a lot of money, the idea would be that we all live in houses all in the same neighborhood, so we can do vlogs and run over to each other's houses and mess with each other and just live near each other, but don't have to live with each other so we don't get at each other's throats. It's, like I said, it's something that we've always spoken about. And had we had enough money one day, I'm sure that it would come to fruition, at least for some of us.
Yeah. And I'd be the one standing inside the gate throwing eggs.
Oh, no, dude. You're in the trusted circle, dude. You can come visit us as you bring cookies.
Yes! I'll bring cheesecake and Conker's Bad Fur Day with me.
Oh, that's fair. You're in.
Epic Dragon.
Just tell Lenny at the gate what you got in your hands and fill it, dude. We're going to name him Lenny.
I'm just going to smack him with Conker's Bad Fur Day and be like, let me in! Do you know what this is?
Do you understand?
Do you understand how many of them want to see this game right now? Epic Dragon, do you know or play Osu? If not, you should look into it. Isn't that tap game where you tap to the music and drag?
I'm looking it up.
I think that's what that is. Where you tap to the music. Yeah, it is. You tap to the music and drag like a pen or mouse.
People that are like worried about their actions per minute in video games play this game. I have seen it. I've seen actually a lot more of it than I'd like to admit. Will I ever play it? No, because I'm a perfectionist, and it would drive me insane if I could. I'm mesmerized by this by now, but yeah, it would drive me insane if I couldn't get it right the first time. Yeah. So would I play it? Probably not. But do I know of it? Yes, I do, and I am impressed by the people that can play it well.
Do we have any other questions? Not yet.
By the way, Epic Dragon, I thought that was supposed to be a yes or no question.
No, he had asked a question earlier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He asked Zootopia. Okay, keep going. Let's go.
Okay, what was your biggest inspiration for starting streaming? I think we went over that already, for starting streaming and recording. Well, recording was Lance pushing for the YouTube. Right. So. And I think you kind of hit streaming?
Yeah, well, it was basically I wanted to produce content online.
Yeah. And, but did you have an inspiration to start that?
No, there was.
Or you just wanted to try?
Okay. I mean, if I'm being honest, there's this guy named Limpy, Limpy. It's like MMO Limpy is his name. I can't, or MMO Den, MMODEN is his name, and he's the one that inspired me to stream at first. I was playing Minecraft. And he hopped into the Minecraft world, and he was getting tons of viewers playing it and stuff. And I was like, well, I'll give it a try. So yeah, that would be him. But I'm sure that nobody really cares about
that. Celeste asked, do you like Harry Potter? If so, can you catch my golden snitch? Oh my God.
Celeste, once again, I am aware that you're underage, so I'm not going to fire back. But I will say that, yes, I do enjoy Harry Potter. And once your golden snitch turns 18, hit me up.
I love it. One of the greatest answer. Do you know about the bird?
Yeah, it's the word. We get it.
Have you watched Hardcore Henry? Also, what do you think about the movie?
Hold on, I gotta look it up. It does not.
That sounds like a porn to me.
It doesn't. Oh, Hardcore Henry. This is the movie that was shot all in first person, basically. Have not seen it. I would watch it though.
Oh, I know which one that is. Yeah, that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out for sure. That's not a bad idea. Hashtag, I'm gonna open that in a Google search so that I don't forget to do it after the stream because I really want to see that.
Bite me, Mandy. Mandy said, "Free inspired me." Just kidding. He's a loser. Bite
Ouch.
She's like my little sister.
Okay.
As asked in my previous interview, what video on YouTube was your favorite to make? Whether it be from views, time you put into it, editing, you were there for it. So
right.
What is your favorite video you've ever made? I think that's got to be a question in every one of my interviews, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a really good one. Believe it or not, my favorite video to make was one that I didn't think was going to be popular, and then it ended up blowing up. It was my Call of Duty plus Minecraft, or Call of Duty Minecraft video in Minecraft or something like that. 150,000 views, by far my best video. But it absolutely blew my mind that it got there. It was the first video that like I was lying in bed and I was like, oh, that'd be a good idea for a video. Wrote it down, woke up the next morning, downloaded everything I needed, created everything I needed, shot it, edited it, taught myself a bunch of new techniques in editing that day, posted it, and it was just like all my other videos. It didn't blow up or anything. And then I went back and like 3 months later, and I had broken 100,000 views on it, and I was just absolutely amazed. And it really taught me about how I need to take time in editing and really explore my own ideas.
Okay, and we have, sweet. Oh, Miss Foxabelle saying, "Do you love fruit?"
I like fruit. I am a big fan of dried mango. Also, I would eat pears, bananas, watermelon, strawberries, blueberries, you name it. I pretty much do it. The only thing I can't eat, I am allergic to kiwi, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and kiwi's pretty good too.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I had it a few times.
Well, that's like me. I'm allergic to hot peppers, but I love spicy things.
Rough.
Right?
Okay,
like I had to have a friend of mine do the ghost pepper challenge on my stream for me because I couldn't do it. I know it'd kill me. Anyways, Hashtag asked, would you ever do a fan meetup or Skype chat with fans in the future?
I don't know about a Skype meetup. I don't like giving away that information. If I did, I'd make a fake account.
Yeah.
But I'd wait till I was a little bit bigger. I would hate to like do something like that. Have like 2 people show up and then be like, oh, cool. If I was going to do an in-person meetup, it'd be at a convention so that the people that are already going to the convention, it's like a plus. It's not like, hey, everybody, drive 4 hours so you can come meet me in the middle of town and maybe shake my hand once or something. Yeah. Like I'd rather want it to be like just kind of a more casual experience.
Yeah, and if you were gonna do that where they're coming to you, I don't think you'd even just do the handshake. You'd be like, "Hey, we're going to have dinner. Let's go."
Right? Yeah, it's like, hey, let's all munch.
Hang out for a bit, you know.
Who's in for getting some food right now?
Strip club.
Yeah. How do you feel about Obamacare? It doesn't affect me, so I don't really care. I used to have an opinion about it, but then I realized that my opinion about it is not important. Because, like I said, it doesn't affect me.
Doesn't Obamacare do absolute shit?
Yeah, people like to say it does. From what I remember about it, I mean, like I said, I used to have an opinion about it. From what I remember about it, it's like they're trying to help people, but not really helping people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What is the funniest moment you've ever had on stream? Is that the one we're on, or no? We're before that. Yeah. Do you like horror movies? If so, we can make a whole new kind of horror. Nice. Like I said, I hate horror movies. I didn't say that yet.
Agreed.
But and it's because if I want to feel nervous or tense, I'll just look at one of my normal life situations. I don't need to add another one by watching some scary movie and then worry about it later in my life.
Or you and I
on the back of that, hit me up when you turn 18, Celeste. 10 out of 10. Or should I say 18 out of 18? Thank you. What was the funniest moment you had on stream? One of my funniest moments. I don't know, man. It's probably something where I made some stupid mistake and just couldn't get over it. Like couldn't breathe laughing. Some of my most memorable moments. 21st birthday was a pretty good day for me.
Oh fuck! I think I was there for that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good day. And then I remember
fucking hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn it.
And then what else? Oh yeah, I remember breaking like I used to play this game called Heroes and Generals, and I broke my record of most kills in like a single game. It was 128 or something like that, and like the number was unheard of. There were only like 4 other people in the game that had gotten anywhere close to that number. And I was probably one of the best people at the game at the time, and I just kind of gave it up.
Hash asks, what do you think about fans like me, active and not inappropriate, but still can make jokes, versus the casual passerby fans?
Casual passerby, we'll call them like lurkers, right? So I enjoy lurkers a lot. I think I have truly made an impact if I can take one of those people that normally are not outspoken and have them say at least one thing to me. That means the world to me. But the thing that keeps the channel alive, the thing that are the vocal people. And having people that are positive and vocal and that can make jokes and keep a conversation moving are more important to a stream or a YouTube channel than the actual channel is. It's hard to explain, but if somebody like if you look at like some streamers are amazing because the people that donate are hilarious. They'll make funny jokes, they'll make edgy jokes, and that can make or break a stream, honestly. And so when I think about them, I appreciate them all. I appreciate them a lot.
Okay, good answer. Question: are you looking forward to the Suicide Squad?
Hell yeah, I am looking really forward to it. Will Smith looks like he's going to play a good role. Whoever's Harley Quinn is, I could definitely disappoint her for about 10 minutes. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Do you like Sonic? If so, you want to go Sonic fast? Like I just had spoken, my 10-minute time is pretty Sonic fast. So I would say, yeah, I'm a fan of Sonic. I never played the games as a kid. I only know of him as the dank meme that he is today.
Wait, you've never played Sonic?
I maybe had one of them. Maybe played one of them ever.
Like the Game Gear?
Yeah, I was never big on Sonic, dude.
Wow. Miss Foxville would like to know how you feel about juice. She's a big apple juice fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan of apple juice. Apple juice is really awesome to me. Believe it or not, I'm a fan of grapefruit juice. And I like to make my own like a juice, quote unquote juice smoothies, slushies. I don't know. Whatever. You put a bunch of fruit and some ice into a blender. What is that called? Is that a smoothie or a?
Yeah, that could be a smoothie.
Yeah, but it's not cream based. But yeah, I love it. Juice is awesome.
A slushy then.
Yeah, basically. And juice is good for you, so drink
it. Miss Foxville, what? You haven't played Sonic? Sonic is my love. I will buy you.
Well, thank you very much, Fox. It's very nice of you. But wait, you know what? Wait, time out. I have Sonic Racing for the PC. I beat every single race in that game on the hardest difficulty in the game, and that means that you have to go through the whole game on well, I thought I was going through the whole game on the hardest difficulty, so I went through the whole game, and then I finished the game, and it's like, hey, there's another hardest difficulty. So I went through the whole damn game again and got the hardest difficulty again. So I did play a Sonic, but it was like a racing game, kind of like Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Fuck yeah, Crash Racing was amazing.
Yeah.
Epic with another question, and we only got a few more questions on my list anyway. So,
okay.
How do you feel about the TV show Doctor Who?
Honestly, I think that it's great them using a lower budget to to really get a series off the ground. I think it proves that not only large corporations can run a show, you know what I mean? It really gives some honor to the little guy. Having said that, I've never really been captivated into the story.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna swap. I don't. This is you've probably seen this, so I'm gonna swap these next two questions around.
Okay.
I see you do a lot of collabs lately. What makes you want to do them instead of lone videos? For example, you know, like me, I try to bring people in because I'm quiet.
Right. My main thing is I originally do collab videos, due to the fact that it is a lot easier to record with somebody else speaking. It's a lot more flow. It's a lot more relaxed, and honestly, it's a lot more fun. Which is another main reason why Lance does YouTube videos with the Yes Men instead of doing YouTube videos alone. It's a lot more difficult to get your own ideas off the ground. It's a lot easier to have friends to help you out with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Having said that, if you're looking to start YouTube, I recommend looking for people that are close to the subscriber amount you are, or if they're not, that are putting as much effort into their videos and everything like that as you are, or on the same level, so that
or just very close friends that you trust.
Right, yeah, stuff like that. And I think that'll really help people early on in recording.
All right. I'm going to continue with my second question before I get into the two that I see in chat, because it kind of goes into it.
Okay.
If you could collab with anyone on the internet, who would it be and why? Not including the ones you already collab with, though.
Not including the ones collab with. If I could, I'd be in the C-Nanners group. He runs with not a tight pack, but friends of friends of friends. You know, they're all friends. So if like a dream of mine would be to do a collab with him, because like I said, I've looked up to him for such a long time. I think he's produced quality content throughout the years, whether or not I've watched it. Anything I have seen from him, I've never been disappointed. I've never thought he sold out. I always just thought he was having fun.
Okay. Now, we're apparently already out of the hour and 11 minutes, so we're going to try to wrap these next couple of questions up in the chat quickly.
Rapid fire? Rapid fire.
Yeah, let's do a rapid fire. Okay, how many times do you have... Wait, sorry. Do you like Kirby? If so, my pink could suck you up and want to hit... God damn it.
That's really great, Celeste. Once again, hit me up when you're 18. Kirby is a good game.
It's amazing.
Kirby's a good game. Never played it as a kid. Only knew of Kirby through Super Smash Brothers. And eventually, I think that if I played a Kirby game, I would like it. Kirby's Dream Land is an amazing game, or whatever it's called. Okay, next question.
How many times do you have to say yes in a day?
Not very many. I know that we're called Yes Men, but the reason why we're called Yes Men is due to the fact that somebody actually made fun of us and said that all we do is agree with Lance. We don't have our own personal opinions, and therefore I took that and I kind of like we used to have this chat. We used to have this chat channel called like the Legionnaires chat channel or something like that. And the kid was in the channel with us that called us that, so I changed the title to Yes Men, and it stuck. And so we just kept with Yes Men. You know, we started out as a joke, and it really rolled into something, and now we use it for everything. How many times do I say yes today? Probably as many as you do.
Okay. Do you plan on branching off into any games as of right now for your stream or YouTube?
Yes, I do. I don't have any specific games, but I really want to look forward into maybe some single-player games, get some funny moments, you know, maybe in some Far Cry games or something like that. I don't know exactly what I want to play, but I know that I need to start producing solo content so that I can start posting one video a day instead of one every other day.
Yeah. Miss Foxwell said, when I was younger, I wanted to be a blender. Do you want to be a blender?
No, I'm not a big fan of the blender. I'm a lot bigger fan of the microwave. You put things in me, and I warm you up.
Okay, now do you want to go over that possible question? Because it probably might come up.
Go ahead.
Okay, what's it like to be a Yes Man?
The daily thing with the Yes Men is, in order to be a Yes Man, we just basically have to be around. You have to be there. What's it like? It's not very hard as long as you know the right people and you have the right attitude about things.
And you know how to interact.
Yeah, being a Yes Man, it's not like a lot of responsibility or anything like that.
No, but you really do have to understand on how to interact with people. It doesn't even have to be on a professional manner, but you have to know when to be professional.
Right.
All right. So for that last question I gave you, have you enjoyed yourself on the interview?
I have. I've had a lot of fun.
I've had a blast having you here.
Thank you very much. I know I talked. I'm very long-winded, and I answered questions very deeply.
No,
and I'm sorry
it's been a blast.
for now.
So my big question to you is, who would you want to see me do an interview with next? And if I can get them on, what would be the one question you wanted answered?
It's a good question.
And this may not be on my interview next, but if I can get this person on as an interview eventually, this question will be asked.
Right. You know who Silas is?
Who? Sorry?
Silas.
Silas. I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's a graphic artist and became a Minecrafter when I first became a Minecrafter.
Okay.
Rick being anyway, he's seems like an okay guy. I've never had deep conversations with him, but he seems, like I said, like a nice guy. And what I would ask him is what first was your inspiration to get into art, because he is very talented in the art aspect.
So you said what would be your first inspiration for getting into art?
What got you into art?
Okay, what got you into art?
I definitely suggest you check him out, man. He's a
I'll have you give me a link to him after then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, if there are no more questions...
Wait. I think we got one.
Oh, wait, we do?
Rick, being a yes man extends to people like me on Xbox. I hang out with other ton and relate a ton. Awesome, dude. That's great. Yeah, if yeah. And then where the fuck did you come from? I'm from Chicago, but I don't think...
she was talking to...
Yeah, I think we're good.
That's barely over here. All right. Thank you all for coming in. Seriously, greatly appreciated. Hope you all enjoyed the interview. I'm going to end my stream here as well. I am just beat today, so only reason I streamed was so I could do this interview.
Yeah, I had a great time. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to check out, obviously, hit that follow button if you're new here on this channel. If you guys are more interested in things that I have to say, feel free to check out my channel.
Big shout out to Ricky and his channel. Seriously, make sure to go follow him and sub him.
Yeah, if you're interested, you know, don't feel forced. That's all I'm trying to say.
You are forced to do it. I'm kidding.
Yeah. So remember, Celeste, hit me up when you're 18. Thank you so much for watching.
All right, thank you all, guys. Have a great night. Bye.
Peace.
See ya, everyone.
Yo, Ricky, that interview is seriously. That was actually fucking fun.
Alright, I'll be right back. Gonna end off the video for you free. Alright guys, for those of you that enjoyed the interview, be sure to go ahead and go follow Mr. FreeLifeFamily. He will be in the description below. If you guys do not know who Mr. RippedRick is, his channel link will also be in the description below, along with both of their Twitters. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more interviews. This was pretty interesting. We get to learn about Mr. YouTube sensation RippedRick. I'm sorry I had to do that, Rick. Alright, see ya guys.